Well, hello YouTube, this is the Badass Mojo, and this is my opinion. Khora is fucking boring. She is unoriginal, has nothing cool to offer, and basically is another waste of Warframe. They could have done something a lot better, like something that would have something amazing to it. For example, Nova. Nova can teleport, basically slow down people, fucking lay down a nuke. That's original. We have Ash, who has fucking ninjas doing shit. He can go invisible, teleport to people, and all that shit. We have Khora, who has a whip, who has a cat, and is basically a tank, kind of, sorta. Okay, so her abilities, they're good. They're not bad. They're not bad abilities. It's just that they're abilities that are already in the game. She has nothing original to offer. I'll tell you why. Her first ability is a whip that does damage. And yes, I know about the amount of damage it can do. It can do a shit ton of damage with good mods. But still, it's just a whip that does damage. There's nothing creative to it. There's nothing cool. There's no cool factor. There's no like if you were playing a different Warframe and you saw somebody use Khora, you would be like, hey, I want to get Khora, right? There's no that into it. It's just a fucking whip. Her second ability is Ensnare, which basically stuns people, puts them to sleep, kind of, sorta, and it's already in the game. Equinox does it, and Ivara does it, and they, in my opinion, do it better. And even Equinox has a mod that can basically allow you to put people to sleep by killing the ones that are already in sleep. And also with Ivara, you can control who you can fucking put to sleep. So you fire the arrow and you can drive it around, and if you see somebody else you want to fucking put to sleep, you hit them with the arrow. That's cool. That's a cool factor that Khora is missing. Her third ability is this bitch over here, which all she does is scream and does nothing in the real game. She might sound cool, but she's actually pretty bad. Which, by the way, is already in the game. Atlas's fourth ability. It's basically that, except for the heal and this fucking color palettes and shit. You can't customize those guys. They already attack people. Except with them, you don't know who the fuck they're gonna attack. With her, you can tell her to attack somebody and she would just not give a fuck. Anyway, because she does not care. You see her doing all this shit. She's not going to do any of that in the game. Only one of her abilities is cool, which is the third stance, which you can basically allow yourself to protect. So when you fall below 90% of your health, she'll heal you. Basically, another thing that is already in the game, for example, Oberon's second ability, or third ability, does the same thing. Her fourth ability is already in the game also, Vauban's ability, but in this case, you can see them fucking juggle around, which I guess is kind of funny looking, but not really, because it basically allows, it doesn't do anything to the enemy. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It makes it so you fucking impossible to hit. I have it where it's negative duration. Negative ability range, because I wanted to do an experiment where I would create mines in front of a door and basically have this laying down in front of a door, have another laying down another door, and have it a choke point where enemies won't be able to come in. This is the only cool thing that I can come up with, and it again is already in the game. Woban's third ability can do that. What else? Yeah, I guess Woban's third ability is already in the game that does the same thing. Literally the same thing. Except these have more CC, and the other ones, Woban has a limit to his the amount of enemies he can control. So yeah, she has nothing original to her. I wish they were put some more thought into it. And Kawats, they're already fucking trash. I love Sentinels, and the only reason why I love Sentinels is, well, actually, I love Sentinels. I have multiple reasons why I love Sentinels. I have Riven for my Volcar, who could fucking one-shot anything, basically. And also they pick up shit and not just walk around and do nothing. For example, this. I'm not even gonna say anything. Yeah. She takes in all the mods from your Kavad, and she can do decent-ish damage, but the problem is she doesn't do that damage unless you fucking, like, go up to the enemy, tell them, hey, I'm about to attack you, and then this bitch is gonna attack somebody. Otherwise, she doesn't do anything. And, yeah, it was a waste of 325 platinum for me. I wish I would have never bought her. I wish they would have never made her, because none of her abilities are cool. And I'm not saying their abilities are bad, it's just that they're not cool. They're nothing to look forward to. Like, they don't stand out. That's all I'm saying. So, feel free to let me know what do you guys think of Khora. And I'm pretty sure I'm about to get 1 million dislikes. Bye!